What's good, everybody? I'm sitting outside. My glasses look dirty. Them joints look dirty. But I don't feel like cleaning them right now. Y'all can see me, right? That's all that matters. Now y'all gonna be looking at how dirty my glasses are. I shouldn't have said nothing. But anyway, man, I am sitting outside getting some of this sun before I go to work. Yep, before I go to work. Yeah. My job, I actually work in 2 locations. And one location will be closing temporarily on tomorrow, which is New Year's Eve. Like, New Year's Eve. Like, once we close on tomorrow, we're going to be closed for a period of time. I kind of challenged myself during this time and I hope to not have to come back to the second location. But if I need to, I will. Cause this thing is not like I don't want anybody to get this wrong. Like these videos, and I talk about me going to work, and that's not the rest of my life is not. That is all true, but I don't want anybody out here, myself included, on suicide missions and just like with no plan, with nothing in motion, and you just boldly go in your job and say, you know what? I watched this video, and this dude was telling me that I ain't really even gotta work no job. I quit. And then, like, you go home and you you ain't even made your list yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want anybody to think that I'm telling y'all that y'all gotta leave y'all jobs or nothing. Like, I'm just saying that's the plan that I'm on. That's the path that I'm on, that I want to be my own boss. I don't want to run on anybody else's time and clock for a small fee that they're willing to pay me for all that I bring. And that's not an arrogant thing, man. That's like, man, I just feel like I just bring a thing, man. And anybody that done worked around me or know me, like, y'all might agree, hopefully. Like, I do bring a thing now, you know what I'm saying? Whatever that thing is, like, and that thing might be different for everybody who feel like I bring a thing, because, most likely I'm gonna bring the thing that you need. Like, that's what I am. That's who I am, sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I just might bring that thing that you've been needing, But I know what I bring, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think you can sum that up into a dollar amount per hour. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, at least not what jobs pay. Like, it's just like, I just know that there's so much more to me than to just be in here and whatever dollar amount they decide they'll pay me, and you do good for this period of time, we're gonna give you another. You know what I'm saying? I mean, those things help, man. Don't get me wrong. Like, I still work a job. I still get paid every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, I know what that's like, for real. But I also know that in doing some things on my own, like, you know what I'm saying, I've been able to, if you want to break it down to per hour, man, I've got paid some pretty substantial amounts for 1 hour of my time. Like, And that's facts. Like, I don't want to say no numbers like that. I really do, but it ain't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't about that, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, you know, whatever the average job pays per hour, like, a lot of y'all worth way more than that, and y'all know that. There's so much more to y'all, but because we work a job which is owned by somebody else gets to determine our worth. Somebody other than ourselves. I'm just not okay with that no more. Like, I mean, I have been from birth until 36, but at 36, I'm not okay with that no more. Like, it makes it very difficult for me to sleep at night now, you know? And it's because, man, I'm thinking of a million ideas of things that I could do to change the situation so that I ain't got to get up tomorrow morning and go to work. You know, but I will go to work. and I'm saying, like the job that I work now, and I'm saying when it's, you know, like what I'm doing now, like I spend more time with myself and the businesses that I'm working to create and the businesses that I already have that I'm maintaining. Like, I'm putting equal time into these. You know, I brought up me working the 2 different locations because of my job. I'm having to go to the first location and do my job, leave that location, go to the second location and do my job. Now, I don't have a particular order I have to do that. I don't have a particular time I have to do that, which is great. You know, I'm able to control that. Like right now, I'm at home. I'm not rushing. I'm not in a hurry to go to work. I don't even know what time it is. It's 9:23 a.m. and I'm making this video. You know, so like I have positioned myself at least to that point with my job that I'm in control to some extent, but I'm not, because I'm not the boss. You know what I'm saying? Like, if when I get there today he says to me I'm fired, you know what I'm saying? Like, he can do that. He don't owe me no explanation for that. It's his business. And if he comes to a place that he feel like he don't need me no more, then man, he can do that. Like, he have that right. But what if I'm not prepared? What if I don't have a plan in place and I've committed my whole self to this job that somebody else owns and controls, and then they decide they don't need me? You know, that happens to a lot of people, man. It's happening right now. You know, I don't even really be, I don't know. I mean, I have like ins and outs with news. Like, if I can't take a lot of news, man. Like, not what come on the TV and stuff. Like, no, I can't take a lot of that. Because you already know what they finna say. Like, it ain't news. It's, again, you know what I'm saying? Black man shot by police holding a candy bar. They thought it was a gun. Russia's interfering with the election. Trump says something crazy. Stimulus package on the way. You know, black vice president. You know, female. It's just like, okay, like, the news is like not news. But, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I just heard earlier they were talking about hunger right now, you know what I'm saying, and how many families aren't able to feed their families right now. Like this is a real thing. It's been a real thing. This ain't new. It ain't because of COVID, you know what I'm saying? That's adding to COVID's bringing its own, you know, what it's bringing, you know, but the world, it's like this has been an ongoing thing, and you know, this is something that many of us have been victims of or to for a long time. And, you know what I'm saying, like, even with school, like, we're taught a particular way. We're taught to come in, You go to school, you learn rules, you learn, you know what I'm saying, like expectations, and you learn sit still, you learn to obey orders. You know, you go to school and then you have the choice of military or college, you know, and then after that you work a job, you know, and your boss will determine how much you get paid. If you did one of the things that's a you know, a lot of years or whatever your job, then you're gonna get paid a lot of money. And if you know, just do a regular 4-year, your job may only pay medium money. And then if you just went to high school and you don't have a degree, your job may pay little money. You know what I'm saying? And all of it is like, you know, it turns into competitions of who gets paid the most by the boss, you know, like, or what kind of job you work on. And my job, I'm getting $8.50 an hour, you know, $8.50 an hour. Oh shoot, I heard so and so hiring, they starting at $10. You know, and then it's like, man, we jumping jobs for these 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, whatever amount of dollars. You know what I'm saying? To work for somebody else and do something that you probably don't even enjoy. I mean, some people love their jobs. I don't be meaning it like that. Like, and I mean, I do enjoy my job. It ain't like I got a stressful job. It can get stressful because of people, but like, man, I'm an inventory manager. I manage the inventory. I make sure we have the products we need to be successful. Excuse me, choke. To be successful. That's what I do. I manage the inventory. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? Really, but it's just the fact that it's like I can enjoy it. Like, it is cool, you know what I'm saying? But for X amount per hour. But I can go over here to the studio for 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I wouldn't even say that, but you know what I'm saying? You know, we got an NFL commercial out this thing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all figure that out. Y'all do the math on an NFL commercial with your music or music you contributed to playing in the background of an NFL commercial about ending racism. You know what I'm saying? Like, your music behind an NFL commercial with that message, that however many million people that are sitting watching NFL games right now are seeing this commercial every Sunday, every Monday, every Thursday. They playing this commercial currently. And if y'all know me, I already text y'all that video. Y'all done seen this commercial, so y'all know it's real. And for anybody that don't know, I don't even know how to title it on YouTube. I'm gonna link it at some point though, but you know what I'm saying? The point is, music is something I love, man. That was like 3 hours of my time. That was what came from that, an NFL commercial. Versus 3 hours of my time working this job. I'm not making $100. You know? So where would I most want to spend my 3 hours? Or less than $100 for 3 hours? You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta think that through. Or that gotta make sense for me. Like, why would I be here for 3 hours if I can go do this for 3 hours? Same thing with my lawn. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I'm doing like small residential. I ain't doing no commercial. I have, but I ain't doing commercial. I'm just saying, just on a basic small home, small yard. Let's just say at least, you know what I'm saying, an hour or less on the cut, $40, $50. So I'm paying myself $40 to $50 an hour to cut a yard in 1 hour versus go to work for less than $100 for 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like if over here I'm making say $40 an hour at the least cutting grass, and I work for 3 hours, that's $120 I made myself. Over here working for somebody, I'm making less than that. You know, and that's just a small example, and I don't even know if that's what I was supposed to say today, but I mean that's the place I'm in right now. You know, I don't hate my job, but I just figured out at 36 that I'm not cool with that idea that I'm gonna keep chasing this. And I mean, like I said, my job may take me an hour and a half, 2 hours at most at one location. So the most in a day that I would have to work is maybe 4 hours, if that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even have to do that much. It don't take me that long every time. So you saying 4 hours of my time over here, you know, for this dollar amount. What if I was putting 4 hours of my time into myself, into my businesses that pay me more than what they paying me? Like, why do I keep going to work for this person? It's because of fear. It's because of trust. It's because it's like a fear that, man, what if I don't get it? What if I don't, get another yard? What if I don't get another sale? What if, man? But, man, the very job you working, the person that you working for, the company you working for had a start, and its founder or founders, you know what I'm saying, had a place in life that they had to take a chance to start that business. Whatever their circumstance was that led them to that point, something led them there to start that business that you work for. That math just was not adding up for me. Like, the more that I started to, I don't even know what really got me there. It was just random things in my life. I was just going through stuff, man. I was just bumping my head everywhere. And I was just, you know what I'm saying? Just, I feel like I was just really off track. You know what I'm saying? And, I had got to a point that I realized how off I was. And I was like, man, let me try to refocus, man, because I need to figure out what I'm doing right now, man. So I started back reading books. I started back watching videos and just, you know what I'm saying, just traveling. And like videos led me to these subjects and these subjects. And I started getting focused again and serious again. And, just some people were breaking some things down for me. Some of the videos I would watch, man, people was breaking things down, man, in ways that was just making me think about it. And I'm like, that's true, man. Like, and especially like when I was thinking about, like, if I'm living paycheck to paycheck right now, when will I ever be able to stack up these figures? These, you know what I'm saying? Even if I want to just have 10,000 just sitting around, you know what I'm saying? Like, at when am I going to be able to start stacking that? You know what I'm saying? At what point, if I'm working every day, all day, this back when I was working 50 hours a week and stuff like that. Like, I ain't doing that now. But when I was working heavy on the job, full time, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, like, I was burning myself out, man. My body would be tired every day. Like, I'd come home and, like, you know what I'm saying, anybody do the thing where you come home and accidentally fall asleep in your work clothes, and you know what I'm saying, like, you ain't mean to, but like, you was just too tired to go straight to the shower, so you just like, well, I'm just sit right here real quick, I ain't gonna go to sleep or nothing, I'm just gonna sit. And then you be out, boy, with your work clothes on, because you so tired, man. You don't wear yourself out. You don't have no energy for your family. Like, for me, man, that was the thing for me. Like, I was starting to feel like I ain't even know my daughters no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's real, man. Like, but I was just working so much, and I felt like I was getting left out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Their moms, like, they had things, you know what I'm saying, that they do. You know what I'm saying? Girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk, that started bothering me, you know? Because I'm like, yeah, daddy working, you know what I'm saying? But, man, it's like I don't even have time or energy for them. That bothered me. Like, when things just start weighing on me, not just this year, I mean, like, 2020 just brought a whole nother thing, you know what I'm saying? But, like, just, I would say at least since 2016, going into 2017, like, I started to kind of, you know what I'm saying, see that I was kind of headed the wrong way, you know what I mean? In a lot of different ways. And, you know, so I started trying to reel myself back in around that time. And it's been just a journey, you know, that whole thing. But, like, just the realizations with the job and the income that I'm making from the job, even if I, you know, get raises, and, you know what I'm saying, what is the real benefit in the end? What am I able to leave my children in the end? That was the question that I was not able to really answer from my job. I mean, it's like, even if you move me up to being the GM, you know what I'm saying, I'm the GM, I'm still getting paid a salary, or you're still capping what I can make. You're capping my potential. And I was just like, wow, man. I mean, and you can even see the mindset of, like, say if you make, I don't know what y'all make. If you make 15 to 25,000 a year right now, you know what I'm saying? You know, okay. So your goal might be trying to work yourself up into the bracket. You're trying to make 50,000 a year right now. You know what I'm saying? From that point, you're trying to get to 50,000 a year at least. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you were able to find a job that was gonna bump you up from 25 a year to 50,000 a year, you gone. You gonna jump over there, all right? So now you done been able to make some upgrades at the crib. You know what I'm saying? You done came up a little bit, got your new car. You know what I'm saying? I'm making 50K a year now. Do some things. I'm going vacations. You know what I'm saying? But I'm working now, 40 hours a week though. But that 50K, boy, changed my life. You know what I'm saying? And then there's gonna be a job that come along that's paying 75K. Whoa. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you're gonna jump to that job. And now you're in your 50s and 60s or something. You know what I'm saying? And you might get to that level, and then it's like the money is great, right? Life is good, everything is great, you know? Man, I work for this great company that pay me this, right? Okay. So now what are you leaving your children? You worked your whole life. You know? Like, I mean, that's the reality that I faced. Now, that may not be y'all's story, you know what I'm saying? And I definitely did not mean in any way, shape, or form to offend anybody that works jobs or makes these amounts of monies or has that mindset of, yeah, I do want a better job that's gonna pay me more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not here to offend anybody. That was not my intention, and I hope I did not. That's not what I'm doing. I'm really just talking about myself, but I'm just, you know what I'm saying, offering my perspective on the situation and why I am at the place that I'm at making these videos. It's because I realize that these jobs do not pay me what I'm worth. There's so much more to me than counting inventory. But I'm going to use that count inventory in my businesses. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely. I'm good at it. And that's going to be a plus in my businesses that I can add to what I already do. I'm trying to build these streams, you know what I mean? Multiple streams of income is how we're going to reach that goal. One stream of income, being your job, is not going to get you the income you need to change, you know what I'm saying, change your children and grandchildren's lives. It may change your life. You might get upgraded. You might be wearing the latest. You might be driving the latest. You might stay in a nice neighborhood in a nice house. All right? But what about after you? How your family living? Are you leaving them something? Are you teaching them the way? Are you showing them how to build wealth? Are you showing them how to create their own future? Like, because that's where I'm at now. Like, and I have to stop working. I have to. For somebody else, I have to stop working. You know, it's like from here on out, it ain't nothing but partnerships. If we ain't gonna be business partners, then I can't do it no more. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be, you know, or an exchange. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got a good or service that I need, I'm coming to you, you know, to shop or to exchange your gift for my gift, your service for my service, or your service for whatever compensation you require, or my service for whatever compensation I require. But I'm gonna be real, I'll be trying to, you know what I'm saying, see if we can trade off first. Like, if we can trade off, like, that's cool. But if I just need something from you and you ain't necessarily need nothing from me, like, yeah, I'm definitely willing to pay for that. But anyway, man, I don't know. I was just really kind of talking about that whole thing and understanding, like, I'm not telling anybody to quit their job. I'm not finna just quit my job, but while I'm still working a job, I've been setting things up. You know what I'm saying? Like, this whole Christmas break, New Year's break, like, I've been going crazy. You know, I got some great news. Like, I ain't even showing my excitement. I ain't even brought it up yet. You know what I'm saying? I got some great news on my shirts. Well, on the brand, period. You know what I mean? D.Y.E.E, my clothing brand. Discover your inner God. Like, man, we finna change the world, man. I'm telling you, this is a worldwide thing. This ain't no play thing. Y'all watch what I'm telling y'all. This worldwide, man. We discovering our inner God worldwide. Everybody is. Everybody associated with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to elevate. Like, if you're not using this energy right now in the atmosphere to elevate yourself, elevate your mind, elevate your soul, elevate your spirits, elevate your finances, you know what I'm saying? Elevate your health, man. Elevate your language. I'm trying to learn some other languages on y'all in 2021. I'm trying to come out here and talk some shit y'all don't even know what I'm saying. I'm trying to just do that. Just cause, man, what's up? Why we gotta copy what everybody else doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to speak some tongue, you know what I mean? Like, that everybody ain't talking. I don't need everybody in some of it, you know what I'm saying? I don't need everybody in everything, you know what I'm saying? Some ears don't need to hear what we talk about. And some ears gonna hear it and they don't even know what we talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's like we speaking in a tongue already. But I ain't even gonna get into all of that. That might lead some people. Some people might sign off and cut this video off. But nah, real talk though, you know what I'm saying? It's a process, you know. I'm working my way out of the job. And I've been going hard on my own businesses. you know. And man, that's just what it is for me right now. Like it's get it in, like get this work in. Like y'all wait till I drop these first shirts on y'all. Like I'm just gonna drop the first shirt. I ain't even gonna show y'all everything I got in the store. Y'all think it's just, man, I got some looks now. I got some looks. I'm checking out some things, man. It's bigger than just shirts too, man. Like there's so much just coming together right now. Y'all just gotta stay tuned, man. Y'all definitely gotta stay tuned. Walk with me, you know. I hope some of y'all finding some value in this that I'm talking about. Some of y'all might be thinking like, man, you know, he might have a point on this job thing, and I'm willing to look into it. Like that's dope. Like that's what's up. Like that's what it's about. It's like, you know, some of us only know what we've been taught or what we've seen as the repeated cycle for so many years, but you know, a lot of that has not really positioned us, you know, to really change our trajectory and change our future, you know, and change our families.